What's up, guys? If you recall, I showed you how I fixed my power soft top, and the way I did it was by cutting off this microswitch and splicing these two wires together. That was basically like an override for the switch. So now I'm going to show you how to actually fix this. I always meant to do that, and now I'll show you how I did it. So for some reason the stupid microswitch is stupid expensive. It's like 80 bucks. You can get an identical piece from Amazon for under 10, and actually I got a pack of like 6 of these, and they look like this. See, they have this straight part instead of curved like on the original switch. Here's the original one. So luckily, this is super easy to bend. So you can use a pair of pliers, and you can bend it to shape. All right, I apologize for all the mess on the workbench, but this is the original switch. This is that one, but modified and trimmed a little bit. And I trimmed it with just some good old metal shears. So this is the actual housing that the switch would go in. So here's the original. See, there are 2 little posts here. So the original is gonna just sit here like that. Just kind of snaps into place. The replacement piece, funny enough, but it has the same holes in the same, same distance apart. So the way I bent it, the replacement switch fits here, and it works just like the OEM one. Super easy fix, super easy to bend. I don't know, that's it. It's really not much to it. And actually it sits flush with the top of this trim. So when I actually attach it to my top frame, it's gonna sit pretty flush, so it's not gonna fall off these posts. And I'm gonna show you how to do it in a second. Alright, now that I figured out which connection goes where, it's time to do a little bit of soldering. And just to explain how the switch works, so the loop is actually closed when the switch is depressed. When it's pressed, the loop opens and the sunroof can no longer operate. This is made just for one purpose. If if the top is closed, you're not going to be able to operate that switch, because the button is going to be pressed and the loop is going to be unlocked. And it's like that by design, to make sure that you don't tear off your top. Because to properly operate this roof, you have to manually unlock it, pull it back like 10 inches, and then you can operate the switch, because that's when this micro switch actually engages and closes the loop. I hope I didn't confuse you there, but this is the wire configuration that you're gonna have to use. Okay, now that the soldering part is complete, we're just going to insert the switch into our little housing. the wires in. Okay, it's operational. Now I'm gonna install it into the frame. So come around to the other side with me. Alright, now that the new microswitch is installed, let's see if it works. Alright, here goes nothing. Alright, it works. So once again, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share them. I'd really appreciate you guys. Take care.